let's talk about some shit, you know what I mean? Fucking, we're gonna talk about this Viixen and Rock battle. Alright. I got Rock winning 3-0, but it can be a 2-1. You know what I'm saying? If you want to give Viixen one round, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so they put the coin, Beasley, you know what I'm saying? Smack messes around and says he got a special guest, but it was Beasley, right? Flips the coin. Now it's basically tells Rock wins, tells Viixen, go ahead, you know what I'm saying? It's on you. So Viixen goes the first round, right? This is what I got out of the first round. Honestly, that worked for her. I wrote down basically personality mix. You know what I'm saying? She had a bar in the beginning of her round saying personality mix. Alright, that's basically her. Then she went to Rock's face and was like yelling in his face like, you dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. I was like, alright, that shit's funny. You know what I'm saying? Then she basically she was like really aggressive though. Really aggressive in this battle, like really hands on with Rock, you know what I'm saying? But she had like a paramedic through, like basically she was pushing Rock back like, yo, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be calling the paramedics to come through, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wow. I mean, she was really aggressive. Not too many people get to battle Rock, especially females. I think the only female he battled was C3, so she took advantage of it and really was aggressive. She also had Rock basically is undercover. She really didn't talk about like that tranny, too much of a tranny. And of course she was talking about like basically Rock works under Sue Surf on gun titles, so basically she wanted the manager, you know what I'm saying? So what she said, she didn't want the employee. So that's what I got out of the first for Viixen that worked for her. Rock's first starts out, comes out and says white girl needs to turn into Rock. White girl, you know what I'm saying, needs to turn into Rock. Now if y'all don't understand what that means, that's basically cocaine turned into crack, you know what I'm saying? So he killed that right off the gate, right in the beginning with a haymaker. So he had a lot of white girl, black girl flips, alright? Then he said, this girl is like Regina Hall from Scary Movie 2. He had a bar up in there about Regina Hall, Scary Movie 2. Then he had Dr. Phil's bar, like, you know what I'm saying? I catch you outside, then you're gonna know what the doc feels like, you know what I'm saying? Then he came out and said, and when you out there, you know what I'm saying, you could feel how Hopper feels, you know what I'm saying? So that was crazy. And then he said a big knot. You're gonna have a big knot. He had a NLE chopper with a dance. He said, you know what I'm saying, looking stupid like that. Because I think it looked stupid how he killed it or whatever. But then he said, body on a t-shirt crucifix, you know what I'm saying? Like her body was going to be on a t-shirt crucifix. He also had a police scarlet around blood. I don't know, it was like pretty much police scarlet around blood with scarlet. Something about a scarlet bar, you know what I'm saying? It worked. Everybody went crazy. He had also an Omar Thurman punch out of the casket. We said he'll do you like that out the casket. Omar Thurman. And then he also had the ancient one. Like you could see her soul from the back of her. Like an ancient one. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? He said soul of a V through the clouds. You could see the soul of the V through the clouds. And then he had like a fairly odd pairing bar. That's how he ended it. That's what I got out of the first. So going through the first, you know what I'm saying, I got Rock winning. You know what I'm saying? He had more for me that worked for me as a fan. Round 2, Viixen. I got clip viral like TikTok. bing bong, bing dong. You know what I'm saying? She had one of those. She had a Vicky is now smoking crack because Rock said something to Danny Mines about his girl or his wife smoking crack, but now Vicky is. She had that. She also had like basically touching the basketball Rock like Space Jams. If y'all didn't watch that, it's definitely a throwback. I don't know what era y'all were born, but I mean Space Jams was a good one. And that's what I got out of that so far. Then there was another one. Yeah, so that's, yeah. Then she said something about knew the baby was coming because you dreamt of it. You could see fishes. Then she came out and said, like John with caution, creeping with caution, sleeping with caution. That was crazy. That was a personal bar. You know what I'm saying? Then she came out and tried to throw her right arm on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? And said, that's a jaw, you know what I'm saying, like a jaw dropping, did you see that bitch? Like, that type of shit was alright. I mean, he kind of like, stepped back or whatever, but yeah, she was really hands-on, Viixen, man. So basically, she said she'd go to Rock's house and have, you know what I'm saying, like the police come out with your hands up, like you wanted. And then this was fire too. She said, I got my niggas that were moving for nothing, like low income, like, you know what I'm saying? That was fire. Then she said something about her kangaroo pouch, you know what I'm saying, is meant there for babies. But I don't know, she was talking about, you know what I'm saying, caution, you know what I'm saying? Like she ain't got one, so what's up with that? That's what I got out of round 2 from Viixen. Now, round 2 from Rock, he rebutted and said, bitch, that's why I don't fuck around with bitches that fuck norms. Straight up the gate, you know what I'm saying? Crowd went crazy, you know what I'm saying? Norms, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he had a nice amount of pussy. I'm gonna tell you just like that. Then he came out and said, you're not vaping, bro. You don't know nothing about handling the muscle joints, you know what I'm saying? That was hot. Then he said he'll cuff you to the bed and suffocate her, you know what I'm saying? Then he had something about she's as white as bread, white bread, eggs, milk, no seasoning, you know what I'm saying? He had like something like a food kind of scheme going on over there. Everything white bread, white shell eggs, you know what I'm saying? Then he came out and said, he'll piss in the cup and serve it to her. That was crazy. And he said, Victoria, like Twilight, he'll take her head off like Victoria in Twilight, like Edward did, you know what I'm saying? Then he said, have her split her brain and it'll look like mixed vegetables. That was crazy, man. That was freaking crazy. So, round 2, it looked like if you want to give it to Viixen, you can, because she had a lot more personals. I would say Viixen's, this is like the closest round for me. I would probably give it to Viixen, but I gave it a Rock. But I wouldn't argue with anybody that gave round 2 to Viixen. But that's what I got at round 2. Round 3. Viixen said basically Calico's dad wanted to beat up Rock. Then she came out and said he's scared to talk about blackface. Alright? He was wearing contacts to the battle, so his pupils changed. Then he came out and said his bitch is ugly as hell, caution. And that, basically, when Caution comes out and says that Rock don't read or she don't say nothing to Rock about her bars and when she writes material, well, she needs to, basically. She needs to, basically. Then she came out and said, we're not gonna call you Tayroc, we're gonna call you Tay. She said Tay2. So it's like J2, Tay2. That's what I got out of the third. the third round for Rock, he said you're gonna target the cheap sore mats, push Viixen off the cliff like left eye. Now, how he killed this was basically, you know, she leveled up. Like her levels are gas is not higher than C's, and it's not higher like C3, and it's not higher than E. So, you know, we know about E hard. He said he's so accurate that he can have somebody driving an Acura have an accident. That was sick. He said he'd throw a triangle on Viixen, make her look like a Ouija board. You know what I'm saying? A V. You know what I'm saying? Like a Ouija board. You gotta go like this with a Ouija board in order to play around with that if you're into that type of stuff. Then he said you're gonna give her a 30 shot to Viixen, and if that don't work, you're gonna come out with the V12. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy how he killed that. Then he said, you know, have Viixen flying Back to the Future. And then he said he's always lived in, you know what I'm saying, Baltimore, but never needed a DMV. He also came out and said, Viixen, next time you see her, you're going to see her inside a medicine cabinet with her ashes and stuff. That was crazy how he killed that. The ashes, Viixen medicine cabinet. After watching the battle, definitely 2-1. Wouldn't argue with anybody if they chose that, but I gave it 3-0 Rock. And that's what I get out of this battle, man. So I just wanted to cover that, let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? It's Surrealmookie right here, giving you that battle rap update media, you know what I'm saying? But my next battle I'm gonna cover is my next battle, you know what, I'll cover I'm gonna cover Averb versus KCJ. I'm out. 1.